Welcome to Gaming, the new channel for everything related to the gaming industry and the financial markets, the stock market. And my friends, today we talk about Square Enix. And why do I talk about Square Enix today? Because of this very interesting news here from Luminous Production. So Luminous Production is a studio of Square Enix that were creating Forspoken. So you may have heard the news that Luminous Production is merging with Square Enix. So beginning on May of the first year, our talented team will join Square Enix to deliver new innovative gaming experiences to players across the globe. Between now and then, we remain entirely focused on Forspoken. We are currently working on the previously announced patch to address overall game performance. We will deliver an update soon, in parentheses. And the DLC in Tanta We Trust is on track for release this summer. Thank you again for your patience and support. When we established Luminous Productions in 2018, our vision was to make AAA games that fused technology and artistry to deliver completely new play experiences. Having the chance to do just that has been a dream come true. We appreciate you taking this journey with us and look forward to continuing to create new entertainment and experiences as part of Square Enix family. So they're merging with Square Enix, Square Enix. Square Enix is a huge company, a huge gaming company with Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest and all of those titles. So, Square Enix was already selling out some of their other studios, like Square Enix Montreal or Quebec, I think was the name, Crystal Dynamics, all those developers that are working on the Tomb Raider games. They were selling this out to Embracer, to a Western studio. So now, what happened now? Forspoken, guys, so very important. So let's go back a little bit in the story. So now they created this game, Forspoken. So it's a game that has only mixed reviews, 56% positive reviews, and it's much more dedicated for the Western market. So probably even more for the American market. So they got criticized also a little bit that the whole idea of the game is very woke. So now people come say, go woke, go broke. I don't know, fair enough, but it's not really that the studio goes bankrupt, so we have to say this here too. So game also released and was not really welcomed, so let's put it like this. So people were criticizing this game and it didn't look as good as they announced in trailers before. So in the end it was maybe not the main character or the story behind it, so maybe it was really the game. So therefore it has maybe nothing to do with the main character. But online now only 248 people and followers 79,000. So it has extremely high number of followers, but an extremely low number of people playing this game. I mean, with a peak of 283 people, guys, you can say what you want. Even if Square Enix comes out and says now, yeah, we were selling quite some units of this title. So this is still, guys, this is still not really successful. So let's be honest. So say what you want, but that's not successful. So a game that just came out on the 24th of January, so 2 months ago, should have more than 248 people playing it on Steam. So definitely an issue. So Square Enix, here we don't see. You don't see what other games they made. So probably the studio has only been created for Forspoken. So therefore, I'm not now jumping the train of calling like, the game was so bad. The game was so bad it killed the studio. So I'm not saying this. So probably the merge was already planned before, and they were just waiting until the game comes out. And maybe the studio has only been created for this game. So even if this game has some deserves really some critics, because going always with the latest trend in gaming is definitely something that needs to be criticized. The question is, did they really create something new? I haven't played this game yet, I have to admit this as well. And then there was the other issue that they bring out this game like for $80, $80, guys. So I mean, the game was also way too expensive. So that's also something we have to say here. It was a very expensive title. So if we go now back to the Square Enix chart, so I'm not invested in Square Enix. I'm also not a financial advisor. I'm a YouTuber, retail investor myself, so like you guys. So I'm not invested in Square Enix. Do I plan to invest in Square Enix? So at the moment, I'm a bit reluctant here. So, but if we fall back to this trend line under the Fibonacci retracement, but back to this trend line, and if I look at this trend line, so I would even like to see that we go a little bit under it. So then I would consider maybe buying some first shares of the company. So, but this is now just based on a technical analysis. I'm, let's say, on the substance of this company. I like the games. I like that Square Enix is still pushing out so many different games, and they're really successful also with the games. But sometimes they have one or two titles that have just costed so much money, and it's simply not successful. But of course, they cannot only make Final Fantasy games. So they also have to come with some new titles. I mean, that's also clear. So we cannot just hope that they bring a new Final Fantasy title and then the chart just goes up because they bring Final Fantasy 100 out. So that's definitely not how it works. So, but overall, company is interesting. The chart is interesting. The numbers are also not that bad. I also made a video previously about this, and I like also that they are following an efficiency aspect or an efficiency rule. That means closing down a studio that they used to create a game, and the game was maybe not so successful. This was already a good idea, but on the other hand, create just more successful games. That's what we have to keep in mind here. Create successful games. Don't run after each of the new trends. And don't price games now 80 euros, 70 euros for normal price. So if you go down this road, my friends, if you go down this road, that's also not a good solution. I mean, all-time peak was also only 12,500 people on PC, and here on PC, on Steam, most people even buy those games cheaper on a key seller page. So and still, guys, it's not a high number. So because of this game, I will never pre-order a game ever again. Someone says it's not a bad game, it's not a great game. In general, this game has rather an average story. Mild spoiler ahead, but the game is an absolute mess. I previously thought that the starting sequence in New York had understandable quality issues. Don't waste your money or time on this one. So yeah, you see, guys, so that's how it goes. So Square Enix, so I observed the stock. I'm not really planning to buy now in. So guys, and of course, this is no recommendation. Make up your own research. Lose your own money. You know how to lose your money. I mean, we not every stock is like in this permanent bull market here, but overall stock market is not that good at the moment. But with that, I'm leaving it here. I wish you a wonderful day. See you next time. Bye bye.